Hey, welcome to another album, and today we have Aphex Twin with no, me just forgetting the fucking name of the album already. Or well, rather, oh my, okay, it's an EP, so it's not an album. Windowlicker, there we go. That's the name of the EP, which is a very good EP. Obviously, you know, with a name like that. No, but it's a small EP with three songs from the 90s. It came out in 1999. Now most people know Aphex Twin. I think it's a pretty well-known artist, especially a well-known EDM one. And well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I never heard Aphex Twin. I don't get what the hype is, so I decided to check it out. And let's just say I understand what the hype is now. Basically, this is just a short EP, so I haven't gotten into like the actual proper stuff or anything like that. But yeah, for a proper EP, it has 3 songs. It's like literally 14 minutes long, something like that. It's nothing massive or anything like that, but it's basically EDM, and it's very experimental. Well, it's really interesting because yesterday I already had sort of this more atmospheric, like EDM type album, and yesterday I mentioned something along the lines of, oh, I'm glad that the sound is so somewhat raw, somewhat rough, you know, because otherwise it could be too clean. I think Aphex Twins is able to essentially have that clean sound while still sounding incredibly interesting, because a lot of these songs and a lot of the sounds were not only very interesting, as a lot of them just played with a lot of like different registries and whatnot, which was really enjoyable. It was, you know, it was almost always trying to figure out, okay, what's coming next, what are they gonna do next, and sort of like just feeling impressed. That in a way it felt like, you know, you see someone like playing an instrument and then they play something, you know, to essentially impress you even more. You know, it's like you know, they're playing a genre and then they play another genre and then they play another genre. You're like, oh, actually, shit, what they're gonna do next, right? You know, like what technique they have next, and to me it felt a lot like that. So but in EDM, right? Because yeah, it's this. So I really enjoyed it, and overall I think that actually I'm thinking about it, because one of the things that I was actually very interested on was, despite the fact that a lot of it sounded really good, I gotta say that a lot of it didn't really have any direction. So I think that this, to me, more than being an EP, is more of a proof of concept, if you will. So it's something more on the lines of sort of just proving what you can do with these sounds and whatnot, as opposed of actually being actual songs. Because the reality is, a lot of the songs felt sort of disjointed. Again, like they felt more of as a showcase of what the artist can do, you know, as if you're playing an instrument, rather than having an actual song. Because a lot of them were just, oh yeah, cool sounds, move on to the next cool sounds, move on to the next cool sounds, move on to the next cool sounds, right? You know, they didn't exactly have like the more or the most, you know, consistent composition or well thought out composition, I would say. So to me, it's just overall not the best case scenario, I guess. So yeah, like as much as I did find a lot of the sounds very interesting, I can't say that I quote unquote enjoyed the songs, because to me they didn't exactly feel like songs type thing. Again, like, they just lacked a lot of composition, they lacked a lot of build up and everything. Like, again, it just felt more of a showcase of, hey, I came up with these cool sounds, hey, here's more cool sounds, hey, here's more cool sounds, hey, here's more cool sounds. So yeah, as a result, while I did, because it's really rough, I really did enjoy the sounds, but at the same time it's not like I enjoy the songs. So to me it's sort of like I'm torn, but my vibe meter is telling me like a 6 out of 10, purely because, again, not exactly songs, but the sounds were really cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a 6 out of 10. But honestly, you know, like, if the artist can put these sounds into proper songs, I can probably start understanding why people are so hyped about this artist, and why people have been praising this artist for, well, years and years. So yeah, but for now, a 6 out of 10.